Well, tonight, as part of our month-long project, Hometown 2031, we look at what travel might be like in 2031. Roadway warrior Heather Mathis discovered what's in the works for the Rocket City. Heather.
Well, Deborah, we've all had those thoughts, right? What will we get around town in the future? While we aren't sure if flying cars will be an option, we do know that Huntsville city leaders are looking ahead and planning for other forms of transportation.
Right now, we're really everything's on the table.
Huntsville long-term planner Dennis Madsen says multimodal transportation is the #1 question city leaders get asked.
We hear it almost every meeting that we do in terms of public outreach. Someone's asking, when could we get better bus service, or could we get train service, or could we do something to make it easier to get around?
As the Rocket City and the Tennessee Valley grows, Madsen says the city understands they'll need more options for drivers to get around town than just driving.
I think we know at the sort of smaller scale end, we know we have to do a better job with bicycles and pedestrians. If you look at a map of our sidewalk network, it's very fragmented.
But what about other forms of transit? Right now, Madsen says Huntsville isn't big enough to support major transportation services, but that could change.
You know, could it be driverless cars? Could it be what we call BRT, which is bus rapid transit, which is kind of a hybrid between light rail and bus service?
As far as a timeline on when Huntsville could be ready for travel changes, well, the city says the future depends on the present.
What's Huntsville going to look like in 15 years? The first answer is it depends. It depends a lot on the decisions that we make in the next year or two.
Of course, we want you to join us as a Roadway Warrior. Send us your question, concerns, complaints, or ideas to roadwaywarrior@waytv.com. You can even tweet us using the hashtag Roadway Warrior. We also have a very special Warrior section on our website. That's waytv.com. Now, next Tuesday, we continue our Hometown 2031 roadway coverage with a look at how the Tennessee Valley plans to fight the biggest roadway challenge, funding for future projects. Deborah.